welcome back. It is the last and final day, which are kind of the same, aren't they? At NADA 2023, and we're exploring some of the technologies that dealers need to become more efficient and profitable. And what I like about this particular company, Stella, is that we all know there are phone issues. And I think stats are somewhere around 30 some odd % of calls that come into your dealership are missed. I personally think that number is a little low, but we'll go with the stats for now. So tell us what you do.
Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate this opportunity. Stella is a digital voice assistant that leverages natural language voice AI to plug into your phone system and sometimes even your service scheduler to answer 100% of your phone calls, routing them to the correct destination, whether that's a person or department, and answer frequently asked questions as well for your customers. Why that 100% number is super important is just like Paul said, on average, dealerships are missing 33% of all of their calls that come in. And on average, a dealership is getting 8,000 calls per month. So 33% is quite a lot. If Stella transfers to service, she can actually take that customer all the way through the service scheduling and booking process. That takes 1 minute and 47 seconds on average. And if you know how to talk to artificial intelligence, it takes more like 1 minute and 19 seconds. In the case of many dealerships that have good processes and a good service scheduler, she can actually handle 40% of those calls and turn them into a service appointment without the need for any human intervention.
So hold on a second, not to interrupt, but actually
Please.
interrupting.
Interrupt.
So 30 calls come in at the same time.
Yeah.
What happens?
Stella answers 100% of them on the first ring.
Wow, that's like having somebody with multiple personality answering all your calls at the same time.
They modeled it after me. Multiple personalities.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And not only can she answer as many calls as needed at one time, but she can also handle whatever tasks are associated with those calls at one time in real time.
Such as,
since it's a real-time platform, if 2 of those 30 people are looking at the same appointment on Monday, February 6th, then one person gets to confirming the appointment just slightly before the other one. She removes that option from that second person in real time because she's looking at not only what was available when they started the call, but what's now become available or unavailable as the call went on. If 2 different people need to be transferred to 2 different locations out of those 30 people, she can handle that simultaneously. One person to finance, one person to parts.
okay.
And if it goes to parts, it may not get answered.
No way.
It may not. That's been my experience after 17 years. That sometimes that happens. So she can actually pull that call back and take an active voicemail message where she asks the customer, she says, hey, nobody's available to answer, but I would like to take a message and get that to the right person. Why are you calling? Well, I'm calling about my Mustang. Okay. Do you need a part for your Mustang? Yes. What year's your Mustang? 1996. What kind of part do you need? Oh, I need a catalytic converter. We send that as a transcription to the parts manager. He sees Nick Underwood called in for a catalytic converter for his 1996 Mustang, and he needs to call back at this number. No voicemail delay. Without further ado, I can talk about it all day long, but I think Stella does a much better job of showing what she can do. So do you mind if I call a live dealer and just show you what Stella is capable of?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I'm going to, at the end of this process, I'm not going to confirm this appointment because I don't want to mess up our dealer partners' analytics.
Oh, come on, let's mess with them.
No, I don't want to.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling the Boston Service Scheduling Center. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. I'm Stella, your digital assistant. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to bring my 2017 RAV4 in for an oil change Thursday afternoon.
Okay. Could you please state the approximate mileage of your vehicle?
I think it's around 53,000 miles.
Thank you. Before we proceed, would you like to add any other services?
Sure. Can you rotate the tires for me?
Okay, let's book your appointment. Will you be dropping off your vehicle?
Yes, I will be.
Please wait while I check our schedule. I have an appointment available Thursday, February 2nd at 12 p.m. for drop-off. Would that be okay for you?
No. Do you have anything around 3 p.m.?
I have an appointment available for Thursday, February 2nd at 3 p.m. for drop-off. Would that be okay for you?
No. Please transfer me to a service advisor.
Before I transfer your call, can you please tell me in a few words what your call is about?
Yes, this is Nick from Stella doing a test call for quality assurance. So now they'll get that message at the end there, the why I'm transferring this call as a transcription, so that when they look at their transferred calls each month, they'll be able to determine why was it transferred. Are they transferring because Stella couldn't handle it? Are they transferring because they just like to talk to Nick Underwood, their service advisor? Or are they transferring for a quality assurance call, and be able to see really where their people intervention is necessary. If you think about it, if she's handling 40% of the appointments that call in just like I did, that gives dozens or even hundreds of man hours back to your employees to do things that only people can do. Stella can handle an oil change and a tire rotation, a check engine light, and 250 other op codes. But what she can't do is call your customer back and say, Mr. Underwood, you had your car in for service yesterday. How was your experience? Did they wash the car for you? Did they vacuum the car for you? Oh, by the way, I noticed they recommended the brakes and you did not actually get the brakes changed. Can I invite you back in maybe next Friday at 3 p.m. and give you a 10% discount? Only your people can do that. And we want to give them the hours that they need back, because right now they're just having a hard time even getting to all the inbound calls. 33% of them are just falling by the wayside. Another important note, she does this 24/7. So after hours when you're closed, Stella is scheduling appointments. On weekends when you're closed, Stella is scheduling appointments. When you go on vacation or when somebody gets COVID, Stella is scheduling appointments. And if she needs to transfer to that voicemail after hours, she does the same active voicemail transcription that we just talked about.
Wow, that's pretty easy. I mean, given the large number of things that a service advisor needs to do during the course of the day, they do spend a fair amount of time getting back to customers or fielding incoming status check calls. And this would certainly take a lot off their plate, so they're more effective in doing the number one job they have, which is building the relationships with the customer.
That's right. And that, of course, drives your dollars per RO up, because we're capturing those after hours calls. It drives your total RO volume up. So Stella becomes profitable the minute you turn her on, especially if you have dedicated employees who want to stay in touch with your customers. And I know customer experience is the pinnacle achievement for all car dealerships right now. So that's what we're aiming to help you do.
Now, the technology is important, but I want you to know the most important reason why you should reach out to Stella.
Come here, Jen.
And that reason is Jennifer Sanford right there. That's the number one reason why you want to reach out to them.
Oh, thanks, Paul. We're happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, great to see you guys.
Thank you, Paul.
We'll see you soon.